y'all, hey, and welcome back to our last stops on our Royal Caribbean Adventure of the Seas cruise. First of all, I want to say thanks to everybody who watched all the videos, even this one. If you didn't watch the other ones, please be sure to watch this whole series. Like I said, these are the last two stops, which was Roatan, Honduras, as well as Cozumel, Mexico. And again, I thank you guys for watching and staying tuned. And after this, we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming, which is probably going to be more on the weight loss side. And eventually, when we do more trips, I'll go ahead and make sure I vlog a lot for y'all since I'm in a better mental state. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this last video. So like I said, the first stop we did, well, the second to last stop we did was Roatan, Honduras. This was my second time going and Honduras has always had a soft spot in my heart because that was the first place I felt adventurous enough to go parasailing, and we went to like the local shops and everything and got to talk a little bit with the people of Honduras. This time we decided to go and do a private beach on the island. So when we get there, it's all the dancers, beautiful mountains, beautiful water. I do love Honduras water, very clear. So we hop on a tender boat and they just pretty much drove us right across the street to the little private island area. What's up, y'all? We made it to Honduras and it looked a little cloudy, but we're gonna see. We headed to a private beach. That would be something if we head to a private beach.
It's cloudy,
and it rained.
It's still
humid.
It's still bright.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be fine. It's like a bright cloud, I guess, but it still looks the same. Beautiful. Are you excited?
I don't know yet. Alright, so we're supposed to be taking that boat to that island. And that's where we're going to spend our day at today.
So over there you could do different things. They have like an exhibit over there where you can see certain types of birds. I don't remember what else was over there, but they had a lounge place where you can just chill on the beach and you can also go snorkeling. So that's what we decided to do. We decided to go snorkeling. I can swim. He can swim too, because he keeps saying he can't swim, but I've seen him swim before. But I guess he's just not confident in his swimming. And when it comes to snorkeling, apparently I'm not comfortable in my swimming either. So why? Okay, so nobody told us. Like when I researched snorkeling, everybody just dive in and it seemed all good, all Gucci, all great. They had 3 guys on the pier, and if you wanted to go snorkeling, you can go on your own, or one of them will take you with like a little buoy. So we decided to go with him on the buoy because the way it looked miles away from the shore where everybody was snorkeling. So sure enough, I'm so happy with our decision to take him. He tells us don't panic when you put on your snorkel gear and get in the water. Just breathe and remember to breathe. So me, I'm sitting there thinking, well, I can swim, and now you're telling me I can breathe underwater with the snorkel gear. So this sounds like a win-win. Y'all put that thing on. When I went under the water and I came back up, my breath kept doing some weird stuff. It was like I wasn't breathing normally. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is what he's talking about. This is the situation that can cause you to panic, which you never want to panic in the water. So I'm sitting there just thinking through it like, okay, well, yeah, this is different. So I'm gonna need a buoy. So we both were like happy that we just grabbed a hold to his buoy and he took us through all the reef area. It was beautiful, and I did get footage, y'all, but a lot of it is upright and not horizontal, so I'm sorry about that. But I had my little necklace on, the waterproof necklace, which I suggest don't get the one on the ship. Get you a heavy duty one if they have one on Amazon or something, because water kept getting through mine and I couldn't press it like I wanted to under the water. So I had to keep pressing the side, and it was taking pictures and doing all kinds of stuff. So when I let it play, I just let it play. But then when I stopped it, it just stopped and I couldn't press it anymore. So that's all the footage y'all getting. But yeah, he took us all the way around. We saw a barracuda. We saw like a cliff off. And the funny thing about the barracuda, so before we left, we was watching Disney Plus, the show Something Bit Me. And they was just talking about how this barracuda literally was jumping out the water and attacked this woman in her back. And just go and see that if you into that type of stuff. I love National Geographic and different things like that. So yeah, we saw that and I was like, oh my goodness. So next thing you know, I literally look down and I'm like, I look at Ray. Ray looks at me and I'm like, it's definitely a barracuda. So he didn't hear us, but he dove down and pointed, and we like, And then he comes up and he's like, a barracuda. And I'm like, yeah. He was saying, you know, as long as you don't mess with them, they don't mess with you, harmless and stuff like that. But in the back of our mind, we saw that video and that woman wasn't doing nothing but canoeing in the Everglades, and that thing came out the water to attack her twice. I just know they super fast, and he was like standing still. That's how I knew it was a barracuda, because he was kind of chill in the water, just wavering. And I'm like, I feel like he's trying to see what's up with us, and I don't like the feeling. So let's go ahead, swim away, swim away. We were all the way out there, y'all. Y'all see that buoy? All the way out there. That's where the reef drops.
Yep, can't tell me I can't swim no more.
And we came all the way around this way back to this section. Got to thoroughly enjoy the water of Honduras. After that, they had like another area where they had seals. I want to say they had some dolphins too, but they had feeding times for them if you wanted to go and watch that. But that's all we pretty much did. They did feed us, and y'all, it was the best food. Jamaica's was good, but Honduras, baby, I don't even remember what we had, but it was good.
We just got done snorkeling. I know you're eating and you don't like me to catch you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but we about to eat a meal right now, but we just got done snorkeling. They had a little point where the reef just dropped off, and I'm like, oh my God. But it was nice. We got to tell y'all about our near-death experience, though. So if you know anything about what show that's on, I mean, what network that's on?
It's on Disney.
It's on Disney Plus. It's called Something Bit. They got an episode on that talks about barracudas and how a barracuda attacked this woman and put a hole in her back to the point where her husband was holding her organs in until emergency units got there.
And
so tell me why our the person that was guiding us, he said, if you're worried about sharks or anything like that, don't worry about that. It's not going to be there. So he was just trying to put our mind at ease, right? So he started pointing out things. He pointed out an octopus.
Because we was going like 20 feet deep, I think he said.
Yeah. We seen the octopus, seen buku fish, of course, jellyfish. He let us hold the jellyfish and everything. And tell me why we come around this corner and he pointing at this fish, and I'm like.
And what's funny is I caught sight of it before he even said anything.
I didn't see it until he pointed to it.
It stood still, and it was just swimming like still, and I'm like, oh, that's a barracuda.
It was a barracuda.
As soon as he come up, he points, and then we get up, and he's like, see that right there? And I'm like, that's a barracuda. He's like, it's a barracuda. I'm like, I knew it.
I'm like, man, that's the thing. We did not want to be in the water. And after watching that episode, because I'm like, shoot, give me a shark. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I can see a shark.
Fast, right? Because they fast and they can pierce you.
Yeah, but we got up out of there. It was all good. Other than that, it was a pretty good experience and everything like that. I'll probably do it again somewhere else. But It's pretty nice. Now we about to enjoy our lunch. I ain't gonna lie, they did it like buffet style for us, and it was.
I need this recipe.
Let me just
This
show you.
torta sauce. You should have got the torta sauce.
The what?
Torta sauce.
Why you sound like you from New York when you say tartar sauce?
This torta sauce.
It's torta sauce. Torta sauce. Say it again.
Torta sauce.
Torta sauce.
That fish is fire.
Alright, so
You always showing me when you got food, y'all, and I get too excited. I'm so sorry.
anyway, we finna eat. We'll let y'all know how it is and see what else there is to do in Honduras.
I think the weather was okay that day. It didn't rain or anything on us, so that was a plus as well. We went into some of the little shops and everything, and after that we went back to the ship. So that was pretty much it with Honduras. That was our experience because the snorkeling, it took a little while. So we were able to do that for pretty much the whole day because like I said, we was like a mile or so off the coast. So next we headed on to Cozumel, Mexico. And y'all, Cozumel, if you do cruises, you know Cozumel is the spot. Like pretty much every ship gonna stop in Cozumel once at least while you're on it. I'm not the type of person who likes to stay on a boat. It don't matter how many times I go to a place. Maybe once I get like really tired out, but I really like to just have a new experience in the area that I'm going to. So until I'm out of those experiences, I'm gonna stay getting off the ship on port day.
We have made it to Mexico. We're in Cozumel. We got adventure right here, our boat, and we have celebrity cruises right here. Kind of look Norwegian-ish. Carnival. Oh, okay. So we got Carnival too. So yeah, we're out today. I think we have a dolphin and manatee encounter. So we're gonna see how that goes. I got my hair put up today, so I don't have to try to do it when I get out here like I did yesterday, because I was scared it's gonna get caught on the reef. But we'll take you guys with us. We got the GoPro today, so y'all should be getting some footage.
So this time we got to actually swim. We didn't really swim with the dolphins. We had an experience with the dolphins. Next time we're definitely going to swim with the dolphins. We went to Chuckanub. They have, I think, different Chuckanubs in different islands. The entrance was beautiful. It looks like a huge park, but not a park. Like, I can't explain it. You have pool areas where you could chill. You have free food once you get it with the excursion for the buffet. They had shop. They had areas you can go explore. They had a tequila, I think, factory over there where you could try different tequilas. You get there and they tell you what time to come back to that certain area to put on a vest. And then you guys go out, and depending on which one you do, you go this way, you go that way. So like I said, we had the dolphin experience. So we got to like interact with the dolphins. That's what it is, interaction. We got to interact with the dolphins, you know, high five, kisses, all that cute stuff, seeing them do tricks. It was so beautiful. Like, I was just enjoying myself. He was too. It did start raining on us over there, but it wasn't lightning or nothing, so we were good. So yeah, you just pretty much take turns stepping up and petting the dolphin, know their names, see how they interact. And also with this one, we were able to experience like a manatee exhibit, and it was the same like the dolphins. You just get out of the water with the dolphins and go to the manatee, and you can actually just pet it. And I had no clue manatees were so soft, like not feeling soft, but just they're herbivores, so they only eat grass. So they really just be minding their business and passing along pretty much. After that, we went to the shops. I think got us like a little shirt and got our pictures, and I couldn't record. They didn't allow you to record. So all we have are the pictures that we got from them. And y'all, these are the pictures that really made me make up my mind on losing weight, because that is the heaviest that I've been, and that mixed with the pills that made me feel like I was swollen and bloated all the time, I just didn't feel good. So kudos for that trip to help me realize, okay, something's not right here. Let's go ahead and get it together. So yeah, that is what we did in Cozumel. And we found our way at Hard Rock, y'all. Literally Hard Rock was right across from our ship, so we was like, you know, we had a time in Miami at Hard Rock, so let's go experience it down in Mako. So that's what we did, and it was good. It just wasn't the same. But at the same time, it's like when you try something for the first time, it's kind of hard to go back to that first time feeling. That's pretty much all we did. We got back on the ship after we ate and pretty much just prepared for our last day on the ship. We were tired out. The next time, if we do a cruise like this, like that's 2 weeks, we definitely gonna have to pay attention to the boat, to the ship that we decide to get on. And I think that's where it was like, okay, I'm tired and I'm ready to go home. It wasn't necessarily 2 weeks in a confined spot, because I'm okay with that. He's okay with that. He enjoyed it. He really enjoyed the ports just like me. It was just the ship because they didn't really have too much to do. So yeah, that was pretty much it on our 2-week vacation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please support your girl and give this a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'm trying to push out these videos for you guys and be more consistent, as well as working harder on the production of my videos. I guess you could say do more research on how I can make it more entertaining, the thumbnails look good without crossing the line of clickbaiting and all that type of stuff. So yeah, just stay tuned to this weight loss journey that's coming, as well as the other videos that I do have coming. I have a skincare routine that I've been doing that I feel like has been working really well for me, as well as different life things. So I will talk with you guys in my next video, and again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.